Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. And today I wanted to film a look using these two palettes. So the Delicious Delights palette from Cosmic Brushes, and then the Giant Wolves palette from from Oden's Eye, and create like a wintry look since it's been literally snowing for the whole week here. So if that's something that interests you, then keep on watching. And if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, especially eyeshadows, and that's what we're gonna do today. So hopefully it will be something that you like to watch. Also, I'm really sorry if the lighting is kind of weird. I had to install my ring lights because I have a roof window in front of me that I usually use as a light source, and it's entirely covered with snow, so hopefully you can see something. If you don't, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to figure it out because I can't probably properly see what I'm doing right now, but hopefully the lighting will be okay. So I'm putting the Beauty Bay eyeshadow primer on right now. And as I said, I'm gonna try to do like a wintry look because I've been really inspired to do something wintry since it's like literally snowing and everything is covered, everything is white and frosty, and it's like really pretty when you take a look outside. Today, which is yesterday for you or maybe 2 days ago for you, I've posted on my stories the window view from my room, from like other window, and it's literally everything is covered in snow and all the trees and everything, and it's really pretty. It's not as pretty when you have to be outside, but from the inside it's really pretty. So yeah, this is the eyes prepped, and I think I want to try to do a halo eye again because I haven't really done that properly that many times. I've only really tried like once or twice, so I'm gonna find my Sigma brush. This is like a basic blending brush. It was in a brush set, so I don't really know what this is. It's called Soft Blend number 10, so it was in some kind of set. And as I said, I wanna use the Giant Wolves palette from Oden's Eye and Annette Oberstadt. You can't get this palette anymore, but literally every blue palette will do. I haven't touched this palette for so long, and I wanna see if the palette is still good. And I wanna play with this beautiful shade called Azure. I think that's how you pronounce that. It has this beautiful paw print in it, and it's a very nice blue shade, and I'm gonna start with this as my transition shade. Lately I've been really feeling the blue hysteria. No, but like I've seen so many people creating these beautiful blue looks, and I've been kind of envious and wanted to play with some blues as well. And I've decided that I'm gonna try to film one wintry or Christmassy look every single week for this month. They're gonna be probably more wintry than Christmassy. I have one Christmas look planned that I'm probably gonna film either Friday or Saturday next week, or like this week. I don't know when I'm putting this video up, but the second weekend of December. I'm planning to film kind of like a Christmassy look. I have one look planned, or at least one look planned for New Year's, which will definitely go up, and maybe one more look that can be kind of used for both Christmas and New Year's. We'll see. I'm gonna have birthday between Christmas and New Year's, so one look's definitely gonna be used for that. Yeah, because I don't really have that many, well, I have a couple of videos planned and a couple of videos that I've already filmed for December, but I wanted to post more videos in December. Not every day, I'm not gonna be able to do that probably, but I have a couple of videos planned, so. Yeah, I think we're good with the blue. Now I'm gonna take this deeper blue called Cosmos, and I'm gonna use my refer brush. This is the refer number 12 brush. It's kind of like kind of round packing brush that you can also use in smaller areas to blend, and I think it will be perfect to do the halo with. So I'm gonna put it in the front of the eye like so, and at the end of the eye as well. And I think this brush is really good for creating the halo eye. So I'm just gonna use it, and I'm gonna blend it into the first shade. Just kind of slowly blending it. And then I'm gonna use the previous brush and blend them better together. So let me just do that and the other eye, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I finished it and repeated the same thing on the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna use this shade Annihilation. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I'm gonna use like a pencil brush, or like a really small brush. And for me, it's the number 13 refer brush. Just kind of this like small blending brush. It's kind of like a pencil shape. And we're gonna put it in the absolute inner part of the lid, and also the outer part. And I'm gonna repeat the same thing on the lower lash line probably. And so far the shades seem okay. Like, I know I've had a couple of problems with this palette recently where I felt like maybe she's going bad a little bit, which is what happened with my Hummingbird palette from this collaboration as well. And I was kind of worried that this palette will follow the same trajectory, but the blues aren't as bad. I definitely think that the Hummingbird was more was harder to use when it comes to the blue shades. So I guess we're still okay with this one. I know that the kind of purpley pinky shade was a little bit weird when I tried it, and a couple of the shimmers, so, but these blue shades look like they're okay. Now I'm gonna finish the blending later, but now I want to take the Delicious Delights palette, and I want to use the shade Ice Pop, this one, which is kind of like a little bit more turquoisey blue, like it has that little bit of green in it. And I'm gonna take a bigger brush, bigger blending brush. I have this one, which is from Oden's Eye, and it's FR3, I think. It's kind of like hard to read. But I'm gonna take this brush and blend out the edges of the look, kind of in the, kind of all over the lid. Just gonna blend it into that. And this is really beautiful blue. I don't want to have any harsh edges, and I think this is also a really nice shade to like highlight under the brows. You know, if you don't necessarily need like the typical shimmery highlight, I think this is quite nice as a alternative. And now I'm gonna take another pencil brush. I'm gonna take again from the Oden's Eye. This is the pencil brush. I don't know what's the name of this. And I'm gonna take the white matte shade called Whipped Cream. And I'm gonna put it in the absolute center of my lower lash line, kind of right here, and blend it into the other shades. Okay, now I've applied a little bit of the NYX glitter primer, and I'm gonna start with the shade Sugar Plum from the Delicious Delights palette. It's this beautiful kind of deeper blue shade, and I'm gonna apply it in the inner and outer half of the lid. And this shade is really, really beautiful, and it's not completely, how should I put it? It's a little bit translucent, or how should I say it? So you can see that it shows the depth underneath. So you're still gonna go from like really dark to light with this, and you don't have to top it with anything. So it's like a little bit, it's not fully opaque, and it's really beautiful color. And I love the shimmer formula from Cosmic Brushes. It's a really nice formula to work with. Okay, so something like this. And now I'm gonna take the multichrome shade from the Giant Wolves palette. It's the shade Eternal. It's so beautiful. And as you can see, I've already hit pan on this one. And we're gonna put it in the center of the lid. It's kind of like blue to purple to pink with a little bit of kind of like a goldy yellow shade as well in it, if I remember it correctly. I think now I can see mostly the pinky. No, here is the blue, and here is a pink, at least for me. I don't know if you can see that. And this shade, at least from what I've noticed lately, it creases a bit. That's why I thought with the halo eye, since it's more in this area and not in the inner part where I get the most creasing usually, I thought I could kind of go around the problem, you know, because I usually don't really have any creasing in the center of my lid or in the outer half. I only have it in the inner like third of the lid. So this way, like, the part that creases the most is covered with the Cosmic Brushes shade, and those don't crease, at least in my opinion. I've never noticed them to crease in any way. Like if I do get slight creasing, it's for the from the multichromes, and it's just like a very minor issue. It's never a real problem. So yeah, let me just finish this later, and I'm gonna show you the inner corner right now. So I'm gonna use again the Delicious Delights palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Delicious, which is a white sparkly shade with like blue sheen to it. It's kind of like iridescent shade, and I'm gonna put it just like a little bit in the inner corner. I know normally put quite a bit of these shades in the inner corner, but I think with the halo eye you're supposed to do just like a little dot there. I think that's how it's usually done. So, and it's not supposed to be as blinding, so I'm just doing like a little bit. And let me finish up this look, and then I'm gonna show you the eyeliner part, which will follow, which will definitely gonna do a lot of eyeliners. So this is the eyeshadow part done, and now I've also added the Revolution Streamline eyeliner in the shade light blue. It's kind of like it's very similar to the shade that I have put on the under the brow. It's very, very pretty. And now I want to use the Suva Beauty Hydra liners. This is like a single water activated liner, and it's in the shade Space Panda. It always makes me smile when I read the shade name. And I'm gonna use a setting spray just to wet the liner. And since it's snowing, I want to create like a little snowballs, and maybe we're also gonna attempt to use or to create a snowflake. I'm not completely decided yet because I'm not very good at drawing on my eyes, so we'll see how I'm gonna feel. But I'm taking this liner brush. It's a Little Cosmetics 240 pointed liner brush, and I'm just gonna create like a balls or like a round shapes all over. So and this one is kind of like round shape, so you can just kind of like point it and then like just wiggle it a little bit, and it will create the round shape. So something like this, and then I'm gonna add some smaller balls as well. So just like itty bitty little dots. So I think something like this. Now I'm just gonna repeat the same thing on the other eye and come back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I kind of forgot to film the jewel part, so I was a little bit lazy to draw the individual snowflakes. So I've used this Colourpop individual crystal sheet. This is from the I don't know what collection it was, but it was kind of like a purpley collection. I will link this down below if it's still available. And there are like a little, I don't know if you will be actually able to see that, but there are these little stars that are like blue going to purpley pink and has a little bit of green in it. So it's pretty much the same shift than the multichrome shade has, the one that I have in the middle of my lid. So I just added 3 of them, kind of in between, and the rest is just the little white dots that I've created, those kind of like snowbally ones. For the rest of the look, I've used the pencil that I mentioned before. Then the jewels, I used my green duo lash glue to put them on. Then I used the Rimmel Extra Super lash mascara on my lashes. Then on my then under my eyes I have the Essence Multitask Concealer in Peachy Ivory. On my face, I've used the Berry M Fresh Face Cheek and Lip Tint in the shade Summer Rose. It's on my Shop My Stash for this month, so I wanted to use it. For my highlighter, I've actually gone in with the Legend of Korra palette, and I've used the shade Rebel Spirit. It's kind of like how do they call these? The jelly shades, I think. And it's white with blue sheen. I don't know if you can, I think you can see it. It has kind of like frosty look to it, and I wanted to use these two. I went really hard with the pinky blush to make it look like you're cold, right? You're outside. And then this highlighter again because it's frosty. Then on my lips I have the Kaleidos Cloud Lip, no, how is it called? Cloud Lip Clay. It's mouthful, and it's in the shade Scorpion Fruit, which is black shade. And then I've used from the Delicious Delights palette, I've used again the shade Sugar Plum and topped the lipstick with it so that it has a bit of a blue sheen. I don't know if you can see that. I don't have any blue lipstick that I could use. I only have one gloss that's kind of like turquoisey minty, and I can't find that one. And I wanted the lips to kind of go with this. So I've used, I've kind of helped myself with the palette, and it actually feels great. And I just used like flat synthetic brush. This one is like 5 years old from Essence, but it's really flat, and I think for these things it's better to have synthetic hair. And I just like pressed it into the lipstick. You don't feel it at all, and it looks really cool. Whenever I move, it like shines differently. And this shade, the Sugar Plum, is kind of like blue to purple, which is really cool. So yeah, I really like this look. I'm gonna actually show you a close-up of this. And this will be the whole look. Let me know if you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you would create something like this. I really like this look. I'm so happy about this. I think it captures kind of the feeling that I get from looking outside. And I just wanted like a fun look. And lately, I've mentioned a couple times in my videos that I'm not completely sure if blue eyeshadows look good on me, but I feel like I'm gonna start doing them either as the winged look that I do quite a bit, or as the, how is this called? Halo eye. I feel like it looks good this way. Like when I do a regular smoky eye, I'm not completely sure if that looks good on me, and I definitely also think that the darker lips work better. In my opinion, I don't know, I always feel like the blue eyeshadow looks kind of misplaced on me, but I think with the dark lips and all that, it could work, right? I don't know, I really like this. So let me know what you think about this look, and I will try to post new looks, new tutorials every week. And maybe I'm gonna have some bonus content. I will see, like, I'm quite busy at work, but whenever I can, I will film for you because I don't have that many, like, new products that I can review, and I don't think, and the other videos that I have planned are more like collection videos, which I don't wanna just post videos about my makeup collection, even though there's gonna be quite a lot of them as the year finishes. So that's that. Let me know if you've liked this video. Let me know if you have any of these products, especially any of these palettes, and let me know what do you think about blue eyeshadows, and if you like to wear them or if it's kind of like a no-go for you. I would definitely be happy to. I would definitely like to know that as well, because I know a lot of brands who are releasing blue palettes and blue shadows lately, and I know that a lot of people don't really wear blue. I think it's fun. Every single time I see someone wearing blue, I'm just like, oh my god, this is so cool. But it takes a bit of getting used to, in my opinion. So let me know where you stand on this, and hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will be very happy to see you next time, probably tomorrow actually. So have a great day. Bye.